I'm Arvita from grade 7A. Science is not just about inventions, innovations, and new technology. It is curiosity based. Science occurred in the age of stone when the caveman learned what would happen when two stones were rubbed against each other. There was no internet then, but their curiosity helped them to find new knowledge. As we celebrate Science Day today, we have all come together here to appreciate the role of science in our lives, to emphasize the role of scientists in making our lives easier, that makes the world a global village and leads to global understanding. So let us start our program with a speech by Anisha Vardhini from grade 7B. Thank you.
My name is Anisha Vardhini of grade 7B, here to give a short speech on National Science Day. National Science Day is celebrated in India on February 28th every year to commemorate the discovery of the Raman effect by the great Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman on February 28, 1928. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930 for the same. On this day, we show our dignity and respect to the famous Indian physicist to mark his discovery of the Raman effect. Do you know when was the first National Science Day celebrated? In 1986, the National Council for Science and Technology asked the Government of India to designate February 28 as National Science Day. Since 1987, the event is now celebrated all across the country in schools, colleges, universities and other academic, scientific, medical, research and technical institutions. National Science Day promotes science and technology and its feasibility in our daily lives. It also encourages scientists, students, writers and others who are involved in the promotion of science and technology. Government also hands out commemoratory awards and monetary prizes to individuals and organizations involved in the promotion of science and technology in some way or the other. Thank you.
I am Krishmani of grade 8A. Today, I am going to talk about objectives of celebrating National Science Day. The main objectives of celebrating National Science Day are to bring awareness to the people about importance of scientific application in their daily life, to encourage scientists and experts to discuss issues and new technology trending in the field, to encourage people as well as popularize science and technology. Also, celebrating is aimed at giving an opportunity for a younger generation and scientific-minded citizens to display their activities, efforts and achievements in the field of science for human welfare. As a student, it is our responsibility to honor this great personality and his invention by contributing greatly to the field of science through innovation. Thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am M. Kavish from grade 6B. I am here to share the theme of National Science Day 2021. Every year, National Science Day is celebrated with a theme that spreads the message about the importance of science. The theme is decided by the Department of Science and Technology. Do you know the theme of National Science Day 2021? It is the future of STI, Science, Technology and Innovation, and its impacts on educational skills and work. According to this year's theme, various schemes for communication and popularization of science and technology have been devised to communicate science and technology to the masses, to stimulate scientific and technological temper, and to coordinate and orchestrate such efforts throughout the country. Thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Jani Sasti. I tell about solar system. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. My example, my very excellent mark just sent as newspaper.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Shri Nandana from grade 4B. Today I am going to present a science experiment on air pressure. What is air pressure? Do you all know that air has a weight on it? Yes, we are going to do an experiment about it. Let's start our experiment. Now we need a bottle filled with water and closed tightly. We need a pin and the tray. Let's start our experiment. And I am going to prick 2 holes here. Now see, water is not coming, friends. Now let me press it once. See, water is coming. Can you see it? Yes, let me open the cap and check it once. See, can you see? Water is coming? Yes, then again I will close it. Yes, friends, why is this happening? Do you have any guesses of it? Yes, I will tell you why it's happening. The air around this bottle is not allowing the water to flow anymore. It creates a pressure, and if I open this cap, the air enters inside and it creates a pressure. Then it allows the water to flow outside, and this is called as air pressure, friends. And air, we can feel it, and anymore we cannot see air. This is called air pressure. Thank you.
Saving our water,
things are plate, candle, glass, matchbox. Now I kept the lighted candle inside the glass and covered it with a plate. Now watch the candle light turns off. So, if a lighted candle is covered with a glass, it soon goes out. When it is used up all the oxygen inside the glass, it cannot burn any longer. Thank you.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaga. I am S. Danishwaran from 5A. I have made this project for Science Day. This is an automatic temperature controller fan. This fan can help in the summer and winter season. The temperature goes to 30.5 degree, it will turn on. If the temperature goes to 30 degree, it will turn off. This thermostat will used on fridge and heater. We can also see the temperature, and this is the fan. If I my hand is so heat, so now it will goes to 30 degree, the fan will turn on. If it comes to 30 degree, it will automatically turn off. We can also see the temperature here. Now it is 31.0 degree. It comes to 30 degree, the fan will automatically turn off. Now the fan will turn off. So this can help for summer and winter season. This fan is a normal model. If this thermostat we have means we can use for big fans, big lights, and this is the temperature sensor for temperature. We can also see the temperature here. So thank you.
My name is Srishti Nandakumar and I am studying in 4th P. Today I am going to demonstrate the experiment whether the food contains starch or not. I am taking a bread slice and I am taking 2 glasses of water and dipping it. And I am taking it and I am squeezing it. And I am taking some drops of iodine. And I am mixing it. See, the color changes into bluish black color. This shows the bread contains starch. Now I am taken some of the ingredients. I am adding iodine solution to it, whether the food contains starch or not. See, the rice changes into bluish black color because it contains carbohydrate. And see, the potato changes into bluish black color, it contains starch. Onion doesn't contain starch. Garlic doesn't contain starch. Thank you.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Sanitesh from 5C. I am going to do drip drop bottle experiment. Materials required are a plastic bottle, a nail and water. First take a bottle and put holes in it using a nail. And fill the water in the bottle. Close the lid of the bottle and lift the bottle. So we can see that the water is not pouring. When we take our hands from the bottle, so we can see that the water is pouring forcefully. This is because air pressure is a strong force and high pressure move towards to low pressure or more air move to less air. When we cover the lid, there is low pressure in the bottle. So air outside the bottle comes into inside the bottle. So water doesn't flow out. Air pressure is the reason behind this experiment. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I am Rakshan of 5th A. I have designed a simple cantilever bridge using waste material. A cantilever is a bridge built using cantilevers. The structure projects horizontally into space, supports on only one end. An example would be the old Paman Bridge at Rameswaram. The new Paman Bridge is the country's first vertical lift railway sea bridge. It is a type of movable bridge in a span rises vertically while remaining parallel. Thank you.
Roshan, what are you doing?
Mom, I am studying, but she is playing carom board. Mom, I am verifying the Newton's laws of motion using the carom board.
What law?
According to Newton's first law of motion, an object at rest will remain at rest until an external force acts on it. Similarly, an object in motion will remain in motion until an external force acts on it. Can you give an example? When we are traveling in a car, it looks like we are sitting and are not moving. But when a person from outside looks at us, we will be moving along with the car. When the car suddenly stops, the car will come to a halt. But we will be still in motion and will be thrown forward. That's why we wear seat belt, which will prevent us from hitting the dashboard or the front seat. How it is related to carom board? Let me stack all the coins. We threaded the bottom and place it in the center. Now let me hit the stack forcefully with the stapler. Now the red coin alone has moved and all the coins are in the stack. This law is also called as a law of inertia. I don't understand anything. Inertia is the tendency of an object to remain at rest or remain in motion. For example, what do you do all day? You always watch TV until mom asks you to study. So your state of inertia is to watch TV all the time until mom forces you to study. Okay, don't get me in trouble.
So you just studied one law all day?
I have also learned the law of conservation of momentum. Momentum is a property of moving object. When two objects collide with each other, the total momentum of the two objects remains constant. Like energy, momentum can neither be created nor destroyed.
This sounds too technical. How can you verify this on a carom board?
Let's arrange 4 coins in a straight line. Now, when I hit with one coin, only one coin moves out on the other side. Let's try with 2 coins. When you hit with 2 coins, only 2 coins move out the other side. The momentum is constant. But remember, you have to hit with the coin of the same mass and not to hit with the striker which has a bigger mass. This principle is behind the famous Newton's cradle toy.
Very good, Rishi. So, Roshan, what did you do all day?
I was verifying whether Rishi was studying. The theorem that he was studying with carrom board is hence proved.
Shri Gurubhe Namaha. I am N.M. Lakshman of class 6B. Today I am going to present you my project for Science Day. This is a seismic alarm. A seismic alarm helps us detect earthquakes before they cause massive destruction. So let us start. This project uses a principle of open and closed circuit. Open circuits are circuits which doesn't allow current to pass through, and closed circuits are circuits which allow the current to pass through. Here it's an open circuit as this wire isn't touching this metal clip. And now I will tell you the things which I used to make this project. I used a 9-volt battery, a connector, a switch, a buzzer, a metal clip, copper wire and some cardboard. And now I'll explain how this project works. The battery has a positive and a negative terminal, and a connector is connected to this battery. The black wire of this connector is connected to this positive side. And now let's see about the positive side. The black wire first connects with the switch in one part of the switch, and another black wire is connected to the other part of the switch, and this black wire is connected to a metal clip. And now let's see about the negative terminal. The red wire in the connector is connected to the negative terminal. This red wire is connected to the buzzer, and a black wire arises from this buzzer, which will connect this wire. This wire has a nut which is used in hardware because it will give it more weight and make it more easier to move. And when this copper wire touches this metal clip, the alarm buzzes. And now let's check it out. First I'll connect the connector to this battery. And now it's connected. And now let's switch on the switch. And the switch will connect both of these wires. And now let's check the table to check it out. And now you can see it perfectly works. And now I'll tell you the advantages of this alarm. This alarm indicates an alarm view when the time of earthquake. It will wake up and alert you the time of quake, and it will help you to move to a safer side. And finally, you can also help your neighbors after hearing this alarm to move to a safer place. So, seismic alarm basically alarms human beings from an upcoming earthquake so that we can take some precautionary actions to prevent both human lives and extensive damage to property. I hope you have now learned about this earthquake alarm. Thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Shaurya Sinha of grade 6C. I am here to do a few simple experiments based on surface tension. So, have you ever wondered why water droplets or bubbles are spherical in nature, or some insects like water striders are adapted to a life on top of still water, or white acid drop sometimes stays linked to the tap and not fall off? Well, the answer to all these questions is surface tension. Well, what is surface tension? Surface tension is the tendency of liquid surfaces to shrink into the minimum surface area possible. So let's start with our 3 experiments, and these experiments will help us understand more about surface tension. So let's start with the first experiment. So the first experiment is how many drops of water can a small coin hold? So let's test it. And why does a normal coin hold so many drops of water? We will know this also through this experiment. So let's start. Now I am going to drop droplets of water on the coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and a normal coin can hold 46 drops of water. So now the explanation of this experiment is the force of attraction between the water molecules keeps them together and does not allow them to fall off. Now let's go to the second experiment, which is a soap powered boat. So in the second experiment we are going to make a soap powered boat. To make a soap powered boat, we will need a tray and some water, a boat and some liquid hand wash. So let's start by filling the tray with water. So I have now filled this in this tray, and now I am going to drop my 2 little boats in this water, and now we are going to make it move through soap. So now I am going to dip my finger in soap, and now let's see, does it move? Yes, it does move. As you can see, it has moved a lot. Now let's bring it to the center and do it again. As you can see, it's going really far. Let me explain how did this boat move using the power of soap. So the soap breaks the surface tension, due to which enough force is created to push the boat across the water. Now let's move on to the third experiment, which is the milk rainbow experiment. So friends, the third experiment's name is milk rainbow experiment. So for doing this milk rainbow experiment, we will need some milk, a plate, 2 shades of watercolor, hand wash, liquid hand wash and earbuds. So let's start this experiment. So here I have taken some milk in the plate. Now I have taken this earbud to take this watercolor. I am using a red watercolor over here to put it into the milk. As you can see, I am putting the red watercolor into the milk, and now I will put the blue watercolor into the milk. So now I have added both the colors into the milk. Now it's time to put the soap into the milk. So I have taken the soap into another earbud. Now I am going to put the soap between it. And as you can see, a rainbow texture is coming in the milk. It is looking like the earbud is releasing some of the colors. Now let me tell how did this experiment work. So the soap breaks the surface tension of the milk and reacts with the fat and causes the milk particles to move around and create a rainbow. So thank you friends and hope you enjoyed these experiments.
I am Ritvik Raj of grade 8A. I have designed a simple hydraulic car lift. These type of jacks are used in the automobile industry to lift cars to be tooled and also in the RTA office for inspection. It works on the principle of fluid pressure applied anywhere to a body. A fluid causes a force to be transmitted equally in all directions. The hydraulic process puts pressure on a small amount of fluid in order to generate a large amount of power. The pressure forces it against a piston on the other side of the container.
Do you know why is the sky blue? It's because of the Raman's effect found in 1928.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. This is Harikshit of grade 9A. I am here to talk about why is the sky blue. It is because of the high scattering power of blue color. Now I am going to tell you what is scattering. The interplay of light with objects which give rise to wonderful phenomena like why is the sky blue, why is the deep in sea is blue, with blue color, and why is the reddening of the sun happening in sunrise and the sunset. And now I am going to tell you an experiment where we can see the scattering of light in a mixture. Here I am going to explain the light scattering experiment. Here this is a true solution of water. Here this is the suspension of dust particles and water. So if we pass the light through the true solution of water, we can see the letters in the glass. Here. And in the suspension of water, we cannot see the letters in the glass particles, as the particles in the solution is getting the light scattered. From this experiment, we can infer that the light can be scattered by the particles in the mixture. During the daytime, the sunlight travels shorter through the atmosphere and gets scattered, and the different colors have different wavelengths, so they scatter at different directions. During the daytime, the sky is blue because the wavelength of the blue affects the sky.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. This is Ashwin from grade 8A. Today I will be sharing latest news in science. What's new in science? Physics, chemistry, biology, and astronomy. What's new in physics? Magnetic effect without a magnet. Electric current is deflected by a magnetic field in conducting materials. This leads to called the Hall effect. The exotic metals used are cerium, bismuth, palladium. What's new in chemistry? A new ion-based catalyst converts carbon dioxide into jet fuel. Jet fuel made from carbon dioxide in the atmosphere would someday reduce greenhouse gas pollution from air travel. What's new in biology? Researchers discover molecular mechanism of long-term memory. Researchers at the University of Basel, Switzerland, have discovered a molecular mechanism that plays a central role in intact long-term memory. This mechanism is also involved in physiological memory loss in old age. What's new in astronomy? Why Milky Way galaxy is spiral? The magnetic field alignment with the star formation implies that the gravitational forces that created the galaxy spiral shape is also compressing the magnetic field. The alignment supports the leading theory of how the arms are forced into the spiral shape known as density wave theory. Thank you.